Okay, so hopefully you can see me. It's very bright and sunny.
Lovely.
Are we okay? Yes, that's good. Okay, so we have been slowly making our way up through the chakras. Actually, there was one thing I meant to say for today. If you happen to have some face cream or something handy, I was going to, because we're going to work on the throat chakra, and I thought maybe we could just do a little bit of massage around the throat. So if you have, you don't have to use cream, but it is nice just to rub some cream into the neck while we're doing this. So if you want to go, I'm going to grab some cream really quickly. Okay, it's just once we get up into the sort of head area, we've been doing all the stomach ones and the chest, and now we're getting up here, and it's quite nice to just work on the face and the head. It's quite soothing. So if you have a little bit of cream for the neck particularly, that will be nice. Okay, so I'm going to mute everybody, and you can mute everybody. So you don't have to worry if there's any noises or anything going on in your background. So yeah, let's get started. So coming up to sitting, let's just start with just, before we put the cream on, we'll just gently massage into our scalp and our heads. Just massaging lightly all around. Fingertips. Okay. Good. And then maybe just using your thumbs and pressing into the corners of the eyes here, just at the underneath the brow bone, and just pushing up into just underneath the brow so that closer to the eyes, and then just very gently lifting. So you can use your breath, inhale, exhale, and press, and just work your way using your thumbs just gently underneath the eyebrows, lift and press. Inhale, lift, exhale, press, and just work your ways down along underneath the brow bone. There's lots of acupuncture points along there, and then into the temples, and you can just use your fingertips, massage into the temples gently. These are pressure points. Anywhere you find like a natural groove where the fingers just will slide into are really good pressure points. So right here into the temples. And you could give the jaw a little while from side to side, relaxing the jaw. And then a couple of nice big strokes from the tip of the nose right up through the forehead. So this is the chakra we'll be working on next week, coming up into the third eye point here. And then just use your fingers and sort of pull along from this sort of, we call it third eye point here at the center of the forehead, right out to the side. So a few strokes like that. This always, everyone's different, but I always find this all really quite soothing on the face and the head. Quite nice. Okay, and then just little taps underneath the eyes. Tap, 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 tap. And then when you get into the cheeks, it's like you're making rosy cheeks, so just catching the skin and twisting slightly, just gently, sort of drawing the blood up into the face, catching and just gently twisting. We got everyone in here. And it's also just quite nice to massage around the earlobes. So right down, if you've got earrings in, it's a little uncomfortable, but the whole way up, sort of massaging up the side of the ear, lots of little pressure points in here. In fact, you can do acupuncture or reflexology on the ear itself. Just massaging it around here and then down to the throat area. So this is where you can put some cream on. Actually, I'm just going to put some music on as well. So if you've got your cream handy, let's see. I've got some relaxing spa music for this. So a little bit of cream, just a few little dabs on. Ooh, it's blowing everywhere. Just massaging it into the neck area. So with the neck, you want to sort of, the cream's actually not dragging, but you're sort of like just pulling from the fingertips if you find the collarbone there at the base of the neck, and you're just trying to do some nice big strokes up from the collarbone up to the jawbone itself there. I particularly like working around the side here because I think there's a lot of muscles, gets quite tight up here, just underneath the jawbone. So you're coming right up underneath the ear like that. And work around. And then you can do the other side, a little bit of cream on there. And just gently sort of these big strokes up from the collarbone up to the... Nice. So this is the throat chakra that we're working on today, all about the throat. So good things for the throat chakra. Well, the throat chakra is really all about communication. We've got glands in here as well, healthy glands for your immune system. Okay, and it's the colour, represents the colour blue in here. It's like a blue chakra. So once you've finished with the neck, you've massaged all your cream in, then you can make your hands into little fists and just gently underneath the collarbone again and up around the shoulders. So next week we'll do a little bit more on the face, so it's the cream again. And then on the tops of the shoulders. Just trying to release any tension or knots up around here. Okay, good. And then just relaxing back in your chair. Close your eyes. We're going to do some long, deep breathing. So relax the shoulders down. Lift your left hand up and close the left nostril with your thumb. And then long, deep breathing through the right nostril. So nice, big, long, deep breaths. Feel the tummy expand as you breathe in and contract as you breathe out. Lifting up through the spine, up through the crown of your head. Long deep breaths in and out through the right nostril. So you could breathe in for the count of 6. Pause, breathe out for 6. Pause, keep going like that, breathing in for 6. Feeling the breath coming right down into the tummy. Good. On the next deep breath in, hold the breath in. Lips and squeeze on root lock, navel lock, drop the chin, lift the chest. And then release that hand down. Just take a couple of breaths here. And then we'll switch sides. So lifting your right hand this time. Just keep that shoulder and the elbow relaxed down by your side and bring it up to the face. Close the right nostril and then long deep breathing through the left. Sometimes you'll find one nostril easier to use than the other. That's because during the day, naturally, one nostril closes over. It tends to regulate our temperature. So this would be our cooling side, calming side, the left, while the right nostril will be for warming and filtering the air. So nice long deep breaths again, breathing in for 6, breathing out for 6. So while you're doing that, I'm just going to read a little bit about the throat chakra. So just continuing with your nice long deep breaths through the left nostril. So this is the 5th chakra, Vishuddha, and it's for the projected power of the word. So it's for hearing and speaking the truth. It's for the teacher. Location is the throat. The organ is the trachea, throat, cervical vertebra, the thyroid, and the color is light blue. And the qualities are the center for truth, language, knowledge, and the ability to communicate effectively, authentically, healthy self-expression and interaction, inspiring, teaching, embodying God's will. So I think throat chakra is all about hearing and speaking the truth, and the inner, being the teacher, inner teacher. So take a nice deep breath in, hold the breath in, lift and squeeze on root lock, all the muscles at the base of the trunk of the body, draw the navel to the spine, lift the chest, drop the chin, lift up through the crown of your head. Good, and then exhale and just relax the hands down. Okay, good. Now bring the arms out to the sides and bring the thumbs and the first fingers to touch. Like this. And inhale, look to your left, keep the arms straight. Exhale, look to the right and bend the elbows. So inhale left, arms straight. Exhale right, bend the elbows up. Continue like that. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale left. Exhale right. And then straighten the legs or arms, the arms out again. This time inhale right, look towards your right. And then bend the elbows, exhale left. So inhale, straighten the arms, look to the right. Exhale, bend the elbows and look to the left. So inhale, look to the right. Exhale, look to the left. So a few of those. Okay, good. And then just relax the arms down. Circle the shoulders a little bit. Good. So one more little exercise here before we start our set today. And this is called Sital breathing. This is called Sital pranayam. And I'll just read to you the benefits of it if I can find it. So it's a slightly different technique than we used probably before, and it's about what you do is you breathe in through the mouth like you're drinking through a straw, but you are curling your tongue. So it's not everybody can curl the tongue. So if you can't curl your tongue, don't worry, just sip in like you're drinking through a straw. So you curl your tongue or sip the air in. And then close the mouth and breathe out through the nose. So you breathe in through the mouth. And you'll feel it kind of a cooling effect around the throat. and then breathe out through the nose. So keep going like that. So the Sital breathing here is, so again, it works on the throat chakra. It said, if you practice this exercise, the heavens will serve you, meaning that by harnessing the element ether, this is the element associated with the throat chakra. We had the element earth for the base chakra. We had water for the navel. We had fire then for the solar plexus, for air for the heart, and then the throat is ether. So this sort of magical element associated with the throat chakra. So whatever you conceive will be granted. You'll be a master manifester. It's always a nice thing to imagine. So relaxing the shoulders, a few more breaths. Breathing in through the mouth as a straw. Breathe out through the nose. So they talk about master manifester, is that it's important to, the power of the word, it's important to say, I suppose it's important to say good things, that's why with yoga they sort of veer away from saying, like putting yourself down perhaps, or putting others down, or speaking negatively, or gossiping, all of those sort of things. Because of the power of your speech, you can create things with what you say. So you want to make sure that you're saying, like creating what you want to create rather than what you don't want. Sometimes we're busy thinking and talking about what we don't want all the time rather than focusing on what it is that we actually really want to manifest in our lives. Okay, so take a deep breath in, hold the breath in. Let's do the locks again. Lift and squeeze on root lock, all the muscles at the base of the trunk of the body. Draw the navel to the spine, lift the chest, drop the chin. Inhale, exhale. Good, and then release. So we're going to tune in together. So I have everyone muted anyway, so feel free to chant away, or you can just listen, whatever you prefer. So we're going to start Om Namo Gurudev Namo, our opening chant. It's our mantra for protection and guidance, and it wakens up the different chakras. So Om is for third eye point, Namo is for the heart, Gurudev is for the navel chakra, and then back to the heart. So it's Om Namo Gurudev Namo, and we'll chant that 3 times. I was doing this on Monday actually on the beach, because I'm going to be on Pamela Ballantyne's show next Thursday, so I'll remind you if you happen to be watching it. And they were all chanting away. I was like, we don't have to chant if you don't want to, and they're like, no, we have to chant. Hopefully it sounds okay. Okay, so let's begin. Take a deep breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath in and squeeze the navel into the spine. Lift and squeeze on root lock, so all the muscles at the base of the trunk of the body. Lift and squeeze. Drop the chin, lift the chest. Exhale, keep squeezing the locks. And then inhale, release and relax. Okay, so I like that music, so I'll pop it up again a little bit more. So let's see. We're going to start off. So it's the throat chakra today. So we're going to do some movements using the neck, and we're going to use a mantra. And the mantra today is called Wahe Guru. So Wahe Guru just means most amazing, most extraordinary. So it's like that feeling of like when you see a beautiful sunrise or a sunset or something, you're like, oh, isn't that amazing? It's that sort of sense of Wahe Guru. So translated, Wahe means amazing. Guru is the teacher. So it's about that sort of realization about certain things. You suddenly, Guru's that what takes us from darkness into light. When all of a sudden you get that eureka moment. So let's come up to standing. The main thing about using the mantras is that it's, whether you know what the translation is or not, it helps you to switch off. So it just gives your mind something else to do, so you can get away from all the other sort of things that we sort of do worry about. Okay, so we've got the chair in front for balance if we need it. And let's see if you can see me okay here. All we're going to do is a few little squats. So you want to make sure that your feet are hip distance apart and your knees are tracking over your toes. That's probably the most important thing. And you don't want the knees to go too far past the toes. So you want to try and sit back a little bit. So you're kind of sitting back like this. So you will feel, the idea is working on strengthening up the legs. You'll feel it on the tops of the thighs. So we'll do a few more. So it's Wahe as you bend down, Guru as you stand up. Wahe, Guru. Wahe, Guru. Wahe, Guru. Wahe, Guru. Wahe, Guru. Wahe, Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Okay, good. And just take a little rest. Come up to your chair. You need to take a little drink of anything. Have a little sip. Now. So, next exercise, we are going to do the same, similar movement. This time we're going to hold on to the chair and we're just going to rock up to our toes and drop back down again. So a nice stretch on the heels, calves, and just really good for balance. So we're going to roll up to the toes and then back down to the heels. So it's Wahe as you come up, Guru as you lower down. Wahe as you come up, Guru as you lower down. Wahe, Guru. Wahe 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 Guru. Okay, good. And just take a little rest here. But you could lift one foot off the floor and just circle the ankle around a little bit. Good for balance and just good for circulation. Switch other foot, so you, let me see it here, but I'm just lifting my foot and circling my ankle around. Okay, maybe let's stretch out the backs of the legs. So bring one leg back slightly. Stretch out the ankle. Another side. Nice stretched on the backs of the legs. Can get so tight. Different shoes I find will just tighten up your ankles. Flat shoes I think are the worst. Make your legs really tight. Slippers and things, flip-flops. Okay, good. So next exercise, just do what's comfortable for you for this one. We're going to have our hands on our waists and we're going to lean back slightly. So just whatever feels good for you. If leaning back is okay, you want to lean back slightly. We're going to turn our head to one side and say Wahe Guru. 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 Okay, good. And then come back up to standing. We just loosen up the shoulders a little bit, circling shoulders around. Just do a few arm circles, just loosen everything up. Change direction. You just take your hands onto your hips and just circle the hips around a little bit. Okay, and then leaning forward slightly, so put your hands on the fronts of your legs and just rest them here, so you're bending forward slightly, and then it's Wahe Guru, 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 Wahe Guru. Okay, good. And then coming back up to standing, and let's take our chairs again and come back down to sitting. So, today's set is a little bit different because we're mainly sitting in our chairs today. So, sitting comfortably in our chair. This time, I'll just demonstrate to you, and you can do what works. So this is called Sphinx, and you've got your hands on front on your knees, and you're saying the words Wahe, and then you're bending down Guru. So it's coming up. Wahe Guru. Wahe. So just go at your own pace. If you want to just do it really slowly, Guru, you can do that. If that feels better on your back. Or if you want to do it a little bit more quickly, Wahe Guru. You can go with your breath. Inhale up. Wahe Guru. Just a few more. Just whatever way works best for you. Wahe when you come up. Guru when you come down. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. Wahe Guru. One more. Wahe Guru. And then just come to a forward bend here. Make your hands into fists and massage into the lower back. Into the glutes. Sometimes these get tight, if you're out walking lots or golfing or whatever, the lower back and the glutes can just get very tight. So massaging in around here. And then very slowly pushing into your feet and coming back up to sitting. Just relax your hands on your knees. Just take a minute or two here. Relaxing into your chair. So, just a couple of little stretches left to do. In fact, just, I think really one and a meditation. So, we're going to switch mantras now to Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So this means Sa, Ta, Na, Ma means the circle of life. So it means life, death, birth, rebirth. So it's like thinking of a plant, the seed goes into the earth and then it develops and germinates and grows and comes up into the sunlight, and then it blossoms up into a lovely flower, and then the flower pollinates, and then the seeds fall off and the plant withers and comes back down to the earth again, and then the next seed comes up. So this sort of circle of life, which the Hindus are really into, the whole circle of life. And then, but if you think about cycles, really by chanting this mantra is to help break negative habits, negative mental and physical habits. So you can use this for meditation is just actually really good at breaking habits of any description. Sometimes it can be even pain because we get in the habit of areas of our bodies feeling sore, and when we meditate we're switching off from that. So it helps you switch off from things that we usually gravitate to that maybe are making us anxious or stressed or worried or something. So it helps us, give us a little bit of inner peace really with the meditation. So Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So we're going to do this. We're going to use our hands on our knees. Inhale forward, think Sa. Round back, think Ta. Forwards, think Ma. And then back, Ma. So it's Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Flexing the spine. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Really nice. So you want to really feel like you're getting into those tight areas between the shoulder blades. So really pulling the chest forwards, rounding back. Keep the head steady if you can, like you're balancing a book on the crown of the head. And it's just the spine. You're trying to squeeze the chest forwards, press back through the shoulder blades. Inhale forwards, exhale back. A few more times. Use the breath, nice strong deep breath. We're trying to breathe into those tight spots to loosen them up. Inhale, exhale. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Good. On the next Sa, stretch forwards, hold it here, lift and squeeze on rib lock. Draw the navel to the spine, lift up in the chest. Exhale, round back, keep squeezing the locks. Good, and then just come back to sitting comfortably in your chair. Now, how are we doing for time? Good. So we're just going to finish off with a little bit of meditation, and then we're going to come down to the floor to relax. So for this one, we're going to just start off and just continue saying those words. So it's Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. You want the eyes to be closed, and it's like you're looking into this third eye point, into the forehead. This is just the focus for meditation here, for the mind, your intuitive mind. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. 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 And then whisper it. and then just quieten down and close your eyes. I'm just going to run really quickly through the chakras. This is a little visualization for you, and then we're going to come down to the floor to relax. So just sitting in your chair, comfortably in your chair, all the work is now done. Just want to just do a nice little visualization of all the chakras that we've done so far. So coming down to the very base of the spine, we started off with the root chakra. So this is a ball of red light energy. Sometimes I like to visualize it like a rose, right down in the tailbone, like where you're sitting, very base of the spine. And as the rosebud opens, it's shining this lovely red light energy through your whole body. And this is really good for letting go. It's good for digestion, particularly elimination, and it's good for the lower back area. And then moving up slightly, we have the navel center, which is just below the navel. It's an orange colour, an orange light energy. And here you can imagine a lovely rosebud that's orange, and as it opens up, it's sending this lovely orange light energy right through your whole body. And this one is good for the reproductive organs. It's actually really good for creativity. And also for the kidneys and the bladder. So that's the second chakra, orange. So imagine lovely orange light energy radiating from that area just below the navel, right through your whole body. And then moving up slightly to the solar plexus, which is just below the ribs where the diaphragm is. And visualizing a ball of yellow light energy here, or a yellow rose. And as it opens up, and when it's balanced and fully functioning, it's sending this lovely yellow light energy right through your whole body, energizing and warming you. And this one is all about action and willpower and discipline. And first, it's a really good place for stress as well. So it's just this is solar plexus area. So it's for all those digestive organs like liver, spleen, stomach, everything that lies in that area. And then moving up slightly to the heart, this is the only one which has two colours. It's a lovely pink in the middle and green on the outside. So imagine this lovely pink rosebud opening up and sending pink light energy right through your whole body, from your heart, right through down to your tips of your toes and up to the crown of your head. While the outside of the body is green, this is the heart protector, so protecting us, sort of giving us some boundaries with our hearts. It's when we come up to the heart is when we start to think about other people rather than just ourselves. It's for love and compassion. So let's move up now to the one that we're working on today, which was the throat chakra. And this is a blue colour, so imagining a blue light energy, whatever shade of blue you really like, shimmering right through your whole body, right up to the crown of the head, down to your toes, out to the fingertips. This is for communication, for speaking your truth, for the teacher within. Lovely blue light energy for today. And then moving up to the third eye point that we look into all the time for meditation. This is the third eye point. This stimulates the pituitary gland, the master gland, the mind, the frontal lobe of the mind. And this is visualized as a lovely purple colour, lavender, whatever shade of purple you like, lavender, deep purple. And as it opens up, it's just sending this beautiful purple light through your whole body. So this will be helping with intuition, it'll be helping with all the hormones, glands in your body, organising all of those, the master glands. And then come above the body, and there's a lovely ball of gold light energy here, and this is to do with our universal connection. So this is when we start moving away from just thinking about me and the people close to you. It's now like everyone on the planet, the universe, connection, humility and vastness, and from the crown of the head. And this is also stimulates the brain and the pineal gland. And visualizing this, it's called the seat of the soul, so connection to your highest self. So imagining there's a ball of gold light energy here, and as it opens up, it's just sending this lovely gold light energy right through your whole body, right down to your toes, out to your fingertips. Gold light energy. This helps us feel connected from existence, connected to abundance, and brings us away from the fear of grief or fear of death. That's it's all about the relationship to the unknown, self, enlightenment, unity, elevation, connection to the highest self, seat of the soul. Okay, and then just lastly, just visualizing all those colours all mixing and blending together. And we've got the red at the bottom, the yellow, red, orange, yellow at the solar plexus, hearts pink and green, throats blue, lavender from the mind, and then above that the gold. And when it all blends together, it turns into lovely pure white light, which is why with Kundalini we wear white, because we're trying to enhance all of our chakras and the energy coming from our chakras. So just few more seconds of just lovely visualizing pure white light, and you can imagine that color filling up the room now, so projecting your energy, this really lovely, healthy, positive, good energy, and spreading it into the space around you. Okay, so let's come down to the floor now, and we're going to come into a well-deserved relaxation. I just thought it'd be nice to connect all the chakras together so you can get a picture of the grand scheme. So let's come down to the floor. And you can use your chair to get yourself comfy. So I'll find something else to listen to you. If you want to put your blanket, get your blanket on. And if you want to put your legs up on your chair, or a couch, if you've got a couch nearby or whatever, or even just on a little stool. But it's nice to have the calves rested fully on whatever chair you're using, so that the legs are fully supported, and then you've got your lower back nice and flat on the floor. That's the main thing, that the lower back is flat on the floor, and this allows your whole body to just realign. So lower back nice and flat, push the shoulders down away from the ears, palms up. Let the feet just feel heavy and relaxed, let the feet just flop to the sides. Relax the big toes, second toes, third, fourth little toes. Relax the sides of the feet, the soles, the heels, the ankles. Relax the shins and the calves. Relax the knees, the thighs, the glutes, feel the whole back sink down into the floor. Relax the tummy, feel the tummy rise and fall as you breathe. Turn the palms up, push the shoulders down away from the ears. Relax the hands, the fingers, the knuckles, the wrists. Relax the inner arms. Relax the shoulders and the chest. Good, and just relax here and breathe. Tuck the chin in, so your legs lie the back of the neck. Eyes are closed, and you're looking back into that third eye point. So I'm going to put on another mantra that's just quite nice to listen to. Just allowing yourself to release, relax, let go. quietening the mind down just for another few minutes. Try to keep pushing your other thoughts aside, just being in the present moment, allowing your body to heal and realign.
Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. I am thine in mind, myself, Vaheguru. Hami ham, tumi to Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. I am thine, in mine, myself, Vaheguru. Hami ham, tumi to Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. I am thine in mine, myself, Vaheguru. Hami ham, tumi to Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru,
Okay, good. And then slowly just start to bring your awareness back into the room. Start being aware of the sounds around you, the sounds of your own breath, Any sounds from outside? Feeling any air currents moving over your hands, your face, your feet. And then slowly start to deepen the breath. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. Imagine you're just blowing out anything that's been stressing you out lately, anything that's been worrying you. Just let it go. Imagine you're breathing out toxins, tension, stress. Just let it out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Breathing in fresh, new air, energy into the body. Breathing out hot, stale air, tension, stress. And then slowly start to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Circle the ankles and the wrists. And then you can rub the palms of your hands together, make them nice and warm, and then let them rest over the eyes. And then slowly open the eyes, lift the hands away. And then you can hug the knees into your chest and just gently rocking from side to side. And drop the knees over to the left side if you've got room. Twist to look over your right shoulder. Good, and then switch sides. Very good. And then very slowly bringing yourself back up to sitting. Okay, just take your time. Now, you need to sit on a pillow or something. Just get yourself comfy. Nice, everybody. Okay, so find yourself in a comfortable seated position, whatever way that might be. And we're going to tune out together. So it's one short Sat and one long Nam to seal your yoga practice. And again, Sat Nam is about, it's very similar to what our throat chakra is all about. It's all about speaking your truth, being your truth, following your particular path in life. Sat Nam. Okay, so honouring yourself is also means as well. Honouring yourself. So palms of your hands together. Bring them into the centre of the chest. Take a deep breath in. Sat Nam. Peace, love, and light to all. Sat Nam. So Sat Nam, everybody. I'll just unmute everyone. Okay. So lovely to have you all here today. Welcome back. I haven't seen you in a while, Carol. Nice to see you. And what we'll do then is potentially then next week switching to Tuesday. I'll just get my diary organised and send out the Zoom then links for next week. So next Tuesday, for next Tuesday. We'll aim for next Tuesday. Okay, so lovely to have you on today. I think today's the first of the new block, isn't it, as well? So I can't believe how quickly these weeks go through, don't they? It's like the start. It just does, even though with everything going on, it's just whizzing along. So yeah, today is so next week, we'll do some more with the face. I'm just going to make a note of that. We're going to bring the cream and do a little bit more, maybe more on the face. I think it's so nice. It's one of those things that you don't really do very often, but once you've done it, it's like, oh, it feels really nice on the skin. Anyway, lovely to have you all here.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you. I'm going to send this to the ones who weren't here today, so they've got it to watch. But thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Okay.
Okay, you've beaten us to the hairdresser. Into the hairdresser.
I sneaked into the hairdressers this week as well.
Yes.
I sneaked in before they got too busy.
Hair looks lovely.
Oh, you're so
Bye, everybody.